Hello, everybody. This is Frankie Day from Frankie Day Models. Okay, for this very, very chilly deep freeze, 4 degrees out here in Ohio land. This is video number 2 for my President lines, the SS President Wilson. Okay, lots been going on since last video. So far, I got this thing all painted up. All stuff that just added lifeboats, railings, rigging, decals, and she's about done. I made some stills so you guys can see a lot better than this web camera. What I can do is bring it up to you and show it to you how much I got done on this thing. This thing weighs about 3 pounds. I put fishing weights in there and I pocketed it inside the hull. I got to put decals around the funnels. Got the mast on. Wow, what happened there? That thing was slipped on me in it. Good. Just a little bending, it works out well. Unless it went back on me, I glued it last night. Like I say, all that's left is just put the railings on, lifeboats. I'm going to fill in the promenade windows alongside here too. Now, drilling those portholes out really makes this thing stand out a lot better opposed to the molded portholes they give you. This is truly not a bad kit, guys. Really, it's ancient like me. It's been around a lot. It definitely has the lines of auxiliary transport personnel ship like the USNS William J. Barrett, the John Pope, the William A. Patrick Henry, and the General Moore. And this is the Admiral class personnel transport they used back in the 1950s. This ship was probably during the war. By 1948, this thing was they actually sent they activated it as a check transport as a personnel transport ship. ATP they call them, auxiliary transport personnel. And most of them had king post on there. These just had regular. Well, these are king post, but these king post they they originally were designed with came up this way and down, up up here, there, and here. But when it was returned to the Maritime Commission back in 1953, it was used in the President lines. So what they did, they modified a lot of this up here because there used to be lifeboats all through here. Oh yes, lifeboats up here and lifeboats up here. I got some railings back here where that pool's at. You'll see pictures of it in the slides, the pool. I got water simulated there too. You'll see it in the photos. This camera here don't pick up too well. Okay, uh, I was on eBay looking for some more ship fittings. I put a bid in for a couple ship fittings from abandoned Mantua, Sergio Mantua. It's a company out of Italy, and they make multiple ship models. This guy here, I put a bid in for. I'm pretty sure I got it. It's the HMS Victory, and the kit is actually just junk. So I don't want the junk in it. So to get the fittings, I got to buy the whole thing. So all the fittings there are neatly intact, all those gold cannons and stuff. So that's what I go for. I go for those fittings. Hell with my models there. Tomorrow we're going to have live action on the TH Beaver float plane by Canadian Mist, a promotional model they produced. Now, as building this thing, It's not hard. A child could build this thing with no problem, without no supervision at all. But as a collector piece for something that's been around for a long time, it makes a must for any collector. This is the first time I had one of these. Actually, I had two of them. I think I built one as a transporter thing, and I think I sold that. This here is a Limburg kit. The first one I had was Pyro. That was back in the 60s. And, oh, I know what happened to that thing. There was a bar down the road. It was called the Cork and Keg. Yeah, I remember that now. A lot of sailors go in that place all the time, so I figured what the hell, I donated to the bar. They gave me a few beers back then, and hope it's still there. It may not be there, but I don't know. That's years ago, guys. You're looking at 60 years ago. Okay, now the paint schedule on this thing is light gray with a touch of red in it. That'll bring out the brilliance of light gray. A lot more gray out. The white upper has been painted already. Got red oxide for the bottom. I masked the bottom and masked the top. I painted the gray boot top marking. Those Jacob, those are combination ladders on the side here. You got to when you're masking up here, you got to make sure they're flush up against here, through there. Railings will be here added too. And I got a lot of I got a lot of detail to this thing. So most of it's going to be times essentially spent on this thing is going to be adding the rails to it. I already got the rails aft back there. See them by the swimming pool? I have to put railings on this thing. This thing will look quite nice. And I'm going to use sprue for the rigging. I got to put the decals on the smoke blue, they call it. Smoke blue color. Now, as you look at the pool, it's been painted turquoise on the base. When people sit down in the pool, inside the water itself, I used tinfoil. And I crunched it up, I smoothed it out, I cut a perfect square to fit in there, and I painted it blue. And added it in there. You can see where it's really dark blue at. You'll see it in the pictures. Putting the weight in this thing makes it very easy to handle, and it won't topple over on you. Okay, here's a little kicker I think I'll throw in. I spent about almost 16 hours of this thing yesterday. That's on the Airfix 1/600 scale, county class, HMS Suffolk. Sister ship was in Devonshire. On the decks right there, I have my pencil method on there. It works very well. Real good. This kit probably came out in the early 70s, I'm thinking. It's a real nice kit, guys. It truly is. This thing too is heavy. It weighs about a pound. See that weight there? I haven't put the screws on there yet, or the rudder. So next thing to do is paint the hull out. Add the rigging. Got a lot of parts. Got turrets on there. Gun directors. And I got a lot of small artillery too to use on it. Real nice ship. It's going to be painted with a light, this color here. Almost like a white color. It's not gray. And I got to finish this up too. I just dug this out a while ago. That's Limerick Q ship. Got all those boxes on there on the deck right there. You can see the railings on it too. This is also a Limburg job. You take these little Limburg jobs, put skills to it, you can make it shine a lot better than how the kit was produced. Let me tell you a story about this little fat guy. I bought one of these back in 1959, and there was a place called a rec center, and they had pools there. They had pools that were 20 inches deep. They had pools that were 12 feet deep. So this thing was actually had a motor in it one time. Oh yeah, a motor. And I had one of these. It runs on 2 penlight batteries. And what is detailed is this, and just out of the box. And I put it in 12 feet of water at the swimming pool. It was well balanced, but I forgot one thing. My skills went up to snuff back in the day. That prop right there, the screw. I should all they got the kit to give you. They give you a big old brass rod. You pop the prop into that rod, stick it in. They say put petroleum jelly. I didn't do that. If I stuffed this whole thing area near petroleum jelly, it never would have took on water. Well, it was going pretty good in the pool. But I noticed it was getting lower and lower in the water. Just like I had up to the water line here, as you can see. All of a sudden, it started coming up to here. I said, that thing's taking on water and it's still going. So all of a sudden, it sunk. It went down. And I think it was going underwater like this. Unbelievable. It was underwater like a submarine. It was just traveling straight ahead. And all of a sudden, it came right towards me, and I grabbed it. I didn't get wet. Unbelievable. I could do that in a million years, guys. There's another odd story I can tell you about these models. All these models I can go back, I can reflect on, and tell you my stories and my experiences with these things. This is not a bad kit. This is a typical trans steamer of 1918 World War One. You got to remove all those heavy ass railings on this thing because they're hideous as a sun demon. They're bad. So once you get it down, just like I did on the present liner there, you can be able to add photo etch. That photo etch is a blessing for model ships like this. They are. It's good stuff, but you don't want to overdo it. So I got the starboard side I can do right here. Put the boats on there. Add the railings there. Finish your real work on the poop deck, and also up here on the navigation bridge, do some rigging. I'll call it a wrap. Yep, that's what it looked like. And I'm going to be painting up this tanker too. It's T2, the Betches. It's a Limber kit. Now, I want to tell you guys something. What's missing on this model? If you look at a tanker, an oiler like this, and there's something missing on this thing. Not the lifeboats. I got the lifeboats already. They're inside the kit. Vents, cowling vents. You have at least 8 cowling vents aft back here. I will make those, put them back here, and put some vents on this thing, where it's supposed to be. And also on the catwalk area, I'm going to snip off those little mounting pegs where it simulates the stanchions. The catwalk structures, the stanchions on the catwalk. I'm going to snip them off and make those out of sprue. No, wire. And go ahead and put it in position. I took the hull and cut it out. It's not a bad model. It really isn't. This has been around since 1958. This too had a motor in it. Well, those Lindberghs do that fit motors in these things. And that really kind of gives an extra charm. Especially for your kids. Kids love stuff like that. I did. My brothers did. Okay. enough talking, enough rambling, enough chatter. We'll switch around, take a look at the slides, and when I come back, get back at me, and I'll probably we'll definitely have live action more on the have a float playing up mighty. Okay, boys, just take a look at the slides, and I shall return. There you go, guys. Hope you enjoyed those. Alrighty then. Okay, tomorrow we're gonna have live action on the DeHamlin Beaver. We'll use the other camera. This time we're gonna position a lot more better. Instead of use that, I'm gonna use my other camera. Put it over here and just so we can see what I'm doing. Let's try to make all my live actions that way. Instead of using this dumb web camera. Okay, I'm out of here. Take care of mama. Take care of little ones. Please take care of yourselves and take care of your babies and and take care of yourselves. And remember, it's cold outside, guys. If anybody lives out here in cold weather climates, this stuff ain't no joke out here. They ain't fit for man or beast. So stay out of it and keep warm. Please say your prayers, everybody, and stay focused when you drive. Be aware of your surroundings. Spend wisely, and get yourself a kit and excellent weather to build kits. Have a nice soft radio in the background. No one bugging you, just you and your model. That's how you do it. Okay, I'm out of here, boys. We'll see you tomorrow for live action. This is Frankie Day Models signing off. We'll catch you guys tomorrow. Live action with Frankie Day.